know, that was a testament of the respect that he had for me because he wasn't trying to hit it.
He wanted to drop. He's an artist.
Yeah, I mean, you know how that is. Hit you, you want to. So to me, that was a testament of the respect he had for me, and I had to like really, you know, let him know, okay, I really mean this.
Right.
You know what I mean? This don't make.
It looks like Drake's so-called second father, J. Prince, might be stepping away from him too. And that's a twist nobody in the industry saw coming. The real question is, how many more blows can Drake take before the empire he built actually starts to collapse for good? For years, Drake proudly flexed about having J. Prince in his corner, bragging about those unshakable Houston ties like they were carved in stone. But now, the whispers on the block are saying those ties aren't as strong as he claimed, especially after Kendrick fired that warning shot.
I believe J. Prince is a professional anything. He's a CEO of a rap label, so he's a professional entertainer. So he can entertain. He's been in the entertainment business. He ain't been in the street business. I think that's where y'all get it twisted. Y'all think the in the entertainment business are real gangsters. If you know their name in the entertainment world, there's no way they know gangsters.
Promising to drag Drake even deeper if he dares step out of line again. Think about it. J. Prince has always been Drake's shield. He's the one who patched things up with Kanye, checked NBA Youngboy when he tried to test Drake, and even confronted Diddy after that infamous slap. J. Prince wasn't just defending an artist, he was protecting a gold mine. But now, silence. Not a word while Drake gets torn apart in this war with Kendrick. And that silence, it's louder than any diss record. Fans are connecting the dots, and the picture is ugly. The only reason Kendrick's shots are cutting this deep is because J. Prince isn't stepping in to block them anymore. If he was, Drake wouldn't be left bleeding under the spotlight for the world to see. So what changed? Why the sudden pullback? The streets are buzzing with theories. Some say Drake crossed the very man who built his empire, while others believe J. Prince is backing away because even he doesn't want to tangle with the storm Kendrick is bringing. One thing's clear, Drake is standing alone now, and that's dangerous. Kendrick might be holding cards no one else dares play. Rumors say he could air out secrets so dark they rival Diddy-level scandals. Shady business, hidden moves, and whispers about women being moved around behind closed doors. And in Houston, the chatter keeps pointing to one place, Area 29. That club has been sitting under a cloud of speculation for a while. Online, fans allege J. Prince's son has ties to the spot, with claims young women were being cycled through for Drake and the OVO crew. And remember that cryptic bar about family matters. Drop a 50 bag, 29? Fans swear that wasn't just clever wordplay. They believe it was coded truth, a breadcrumb left in plain sight. For a while now, J. Prince's name has been floating in connection to the heartbreaking death of Migos member Takeoff. Nothing's ever been confirmed, but the whispers just won't fade. And after Kendrick dropped Euphoria, fans are convinced he was dropping hints about what really went down that night. If that's true, Kendrick could be holding secrets that would rock the entire industry.
You know, we couldn't get caught up in that.
Right.
That was a moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? We big pitching thinking.
Right.
So we had to keep it moving.
Now, let's be real. These are rumors, internet talk. But here's the thing. The silence is what makes it suspicious. J. Prince, the same man who always cleaned up Drake's messes, is suddenly missing in action. Why go quiet now when Drake needs him most? That silence doesn't feel accidental. It feels calculated. And it's forcing everyone to wonder, did J. Prince actually cut ties with his golden child? Back then, J. Prince wasn't just a name in Houston. He was the shot caller. The kingpin with the city in his grip, his crew moving like they owned every block. But when the weight of that street life started closing in, J. Prince pulled a power move. He didn't fold. He reinvented. He flipped the script and shifted into music, launching Rap-A-Lot Records in 1987. And that decision didn't just change his life. It rewrote Southern rap history. Rap-A-Lot gave the world legends, the Ghetto Boys, Bushwick Bill, Scarface, Willie D. icons who stamped Houston into hip-hop forever. And with their anthem Mind Playing Tricks on Me, J. Prince proved he wasn't just surviving the game. He was building an empire that could outlast it. And J. Prince didn't stop there. He was the engine behind names like Zedro, Devin the Dude, Do or Die, and more, cementing himself as one of the most powerful figures hip.
Cameraman, make sure you gotta get this man raised me in the game right here. You gotta get this man on camera real quick. Yeah, get the legendary Bun B on camera real quick. My dog right here. Raised me up from a little puppy dog.
Hop has ever seen. To this day, Rap-A-Lot is credited for putting the South on the map in ways nobody else could. His ties ran deep with UGK's Pimp C and Bun B. Two legend Drake himself has referenced countless times. And the bond wasn't just surface level. Bun B even appeared on Drake So Far Gone Back in 2009, and Drake's been giving him his flowers ever since. But here's where it gets complicated. J. Prince wasn't just respected, he was feared. Some crowned him the ultimate OG, while others whispered about intimidation and muscle being the secret to his control. By 2006, a new chapter was unfolding. His son, Jazz Prince, came across Drake on MySpace and instantly saw star potential. He didn't hesitate. He slid into Drake's inbox and connected him with his father, then made the key link to Lil Wayne. That single move would change hip-hop forever. At first, neither J. Prince nor Lil Wayne were overly impressed. Drake was just another hungry kid with big dreams, fighting to break into a crowded game. But Jazz was relentless. He believed in Drake so strongly, he even slipped him exclusive Lil Wayne beats just to prove what Drake could do with the right sound. And the gamble paid off. Wayne eventually caught the vision, and history started writing itself. Drake even laid it out in his song Look What You've Done. Then Wayne calls up my phone. Conversation wasn't that long. He gets me a flight to Houston in the morning. Oh, it's my time. Yeah, it's on. His thinking of signing me. I come home. We make a mixtape with 17 songs and almost get a Grammy off that thing. They love your son. Man, that boy gone. That was Drake cementing the exact moment his life flipped forever. By 2007, J. Prince locked in the deal.
Ended the beef between Drake and Pusha.
I guess you could.
Signing Drake to Aspire Music Group, a label partly owned by his son Jazz and Lil Wayne's manager, Cortez Bryant. That single connection is why people say J. Prince practically hand-delivered Drake his golden ticket to Young Money and the world stage. From then on, J. Prince's cosign wasn't just business, it was power. Drake pledged loyalty to Houston, and in return, J. Prince became his shield, the one who cleaned up the mess and shut down beef before they ever got bloody. That's why when J. Prince ordered Drake to stand down in the infamous Pusha T beef, Drake didn't argue. He obeyed. J. Prince brushed it off as respect. But let's be real, it sounded less like respect and more like authority. And it didn't stop there. Fast forward to 2021, and once again J. Prince swooped in like Drake's personal fixer. This time, he engineered the shocking peace between Drake and Kanye West, a feud so toxic most thought it could never end. Behind the scenes, J. Prince pulled strings and got two of hip-hop's biggest egos on the same stage for a benefit concert in support of Larry Hoover, the Chicago gang leader serving life since 1997. That single move proved J. Prince still had serious pull in the culture. He even bragged about it on Twitter, saying he met Kanye in Houston's Rothko Chapel and wouldn't let a worship place of God stop him from getting business done. But fans weren't buying it. What really raised eyebrows was a viral clip of Kanye announcing the truce. He looked stiff, uncomfortable, almost robotic, like he was reading a script with someone off-camera pulling the strings. The internet had a field day, calling it a hostage video instead of a peace offering. And let's be real, the so-called truce didn't last. By the time Drake dropped Circo Loco with 21 Savage, he was already taking shots again, linking with the whoops, "I did that for J. Prince." That one line said everything. The peace with Kanye wasn't friendship, it was business. And now, with the silence surrounding J. Prince, people are asking if that same business partnership has finally come crashing down. Kanye jumping on the Like That remix with Kendrick was a spark that set the industry ablaze, but all roads still circle back to one man in the shadows.
J and J Prince. I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our prides to the side and come together.
Shadows of Drake's every move. J. Prince, the so-called godfather pulling strings. By May 2023, J. Prince was once again forced to step into the trenches to clean up Drake's mess. This time, it wasn't Pusha or Kanye, it was NBA Youngboy taking shots. Youngboy put it all on wax in Richest OPP, venting that Drake refused to collaborate simply because he was siding with his rival Lil Durk. On F the Industry Part 2, Youngboy let it all out. Talked to Drake cross FaceTime. He wasn't feeling me. Told me he F asterisk with Durk. Told me he liked the S asterisk I'm doing, but he can't do it with me. So when we cross our ways, F asterisk what you say, be asterisk you my enemy. Asterisk. That was raw. And fans braced for a full-blown war. But right on cue, J. Prince swooped in to stop the fire from spreading. He posted a photo with Youngboy and Birdman, making it crystal clear he was handling business. And with it came a fatherly warning disguised as advice. His exact words, "Drake is my son. He roll with me. Therefore, I think it's a good idea to take him off your enemy list. Because the truth is, we got nothing but love for you and your accomplishments. When I put Drake on that FaceTime call with you, my intent was for you all to move forward, not backwards. That wasn't advice. That was a threat wrapped in wisdom. And everybody knew it. J. Prince once said, 2 things we get every day is a chance and a choice. The choices we make determine our destination. And for years, his choice was crystal clear. Stand by Drake, no matter what. But then, everything changed. The night of November 2022, when Takeoff was tragically killed in Houston, the entire story flipped upside down. J. Prince's son Jazz was reportedly the one tasked with looking after Migos while they were in town. But when shots rang out, speculation spread like wildfire. Some called it a setup. Others asked how something so deadly could happen under Jazz's watch. And with Drake's long history with Migos, remember, they even toured together in 2018. This hit way too close. Fans noticed Drake's silence immediately. Not a post, not a word, nothing. Then Kendrick threw gasoline on the fire. On Euphoria, he rapped, "His daddy killed, he wanna be Junior." They must have forgot the S asterisk that they done. Dementia must run in his family. But let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Asterisk. At first, fans thought it was about Drake's real father Dennis, or maybe even Birdman. But slowly, the theory caught fire. Kendrick wasn't talking about them at all. He was aiming directly at Jazz Prince, implying involvement in Takeoff's death and sending a chilling warning to J. Prince himself. Stay out of this war, or I'll drag your family into the spotlight. And guess what? It worked. The man who once silenced every beef for Drake has gone completely mute. J. Prince hasn't said a single word in Drake's defense. And in this industry, silence speaks louder than anything. Kendrick didn't just diss Drake. He got the entire game clowning him. From rappers to fans, the dogpiling is nonstop. And for the first time in history, Drake's fixer, protector, and so-called godfather isn't coming to save him. When reporters pressed J. Prince about Kendrick's viral track Not Like Us, his response was ice cold. Yeah, I don't know what he was saying. That's it. No defense. No pushback. No protection for the man he once called his son. And that silence, it's deafening. Where's the energy J. Prince had when Pusha T came for Drake? Where's that fire he showed when Kanye clashed with him? Or when NBA Youngboy tried to throw Drake on his enemy list? This isn't just some petty feud. This is the biggest battle of Drake's entire career. And for the first time ever, the so-called godfather of Houston has left him hanging. And the streets are talking. Because let's be real, Kendrick's warning shots cut too deep. Those lines that seemed aimed at Jazz Prince in the tragedy of Takeoff's death? That was something J. Prince couldn't afford to play with. Fans are convinced Kendrick basically said, "Don't let it get shaky. I'll park your son." And that one line alone was enough to silence a man who never bites his tongue. One fan nailed it perfectly. K. just reminded J. Prince what time it is. Another added, Jay knows better than to jump in this one. And honestly, they might be right. Because Houston's silence says it all. J. Prince is out and Drake is on his own. Drake without Jay Prince looks like a soldier stripped of his armor, and the internet is eating it alive. For years, people said the only reason Drake survived rap beefs was because Houston Muscle had his back. But now, with Jay Prince nowhere in sight, fans are calling Drake exposed, saying the emperor has no clothes. Memes are flying. Kendrick's bars are on repeat. And Drake's silence? It's screaming louder by the day. One viral comment didn't hold back. Drake without Jay Prince is just soft serve in a cone, melting under pressure. Another added, this is the first time Drake's had to stand alone, and it's looking shaky. The shift is wild. Drake, once untouchable, now looks like he's crumbling. Meanwhile, Kendrick is pulling strings like a puppet master, controlling the tempo, dictating the narrative, and making Drake look weaker with every track. Even insiders are whispering that some of Drake's own allies are stepping back, not wanting to get dragged down if Kendrick decides to drop more bombs. This isn't just another rap beef. This is the first time Drake's aura of invincibility has cracked wide open. And with Jay Prince sitting this one out, the safety net is gone. Drake is on the battlefield, bleeding, while the world clowns him from the sidelines. Right now, the spotlight isn't just on Drake, it's on Kendrick, and is standing tall, undefeated, smiling like he knows he just flipped the game upside down. Because let's be real, Kendrick didn't need a dozen tracks to do this. A few precision strikes, and he stripped Drake of the one thing that kept him bulletproof, Jay Prince's protection. And the wildest part? Fans are already calling it the end of an era. The fall of Drake's reign as rap's untouchable hitmaker. One fan summed it up brutally. Drake isn't the boss of rap anymore. Here's the meme of it. Meanwhile, Kendrick's stock has never been higher. Every bar is a headline. Every line is a conversation. And the industry is moving like they know the tides have shifted. Even artists who used to stay neutral are picking sides, and most of those sides aren't Team Drake. For the first time in over a decade, Drake looks cornered, unprotected, and outmatched, while Kendrick stands in the ring like the last man undefeated. And Jay Prince? He knows better than to test the West. Because out here, it's the wild, wild West. And not even a name as big as Jay Prince can silence that fire. So the real question is, did Jay Prince abandon Drake because he's scared of what Kendrick might unleash? Or is this the moment he finally cut ties for good? Drop your take in the comments, because this conversation is just heating up. And before you dip, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your people. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.